All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Randomania. We're here for another Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo tournament match. Tonight, we've got a real treat for you. We've got a winner's bracket quarterfinal match between Medicean and HerculesBenchpress. Should be a pretty good match. Both these guys know what they're doing. Top-end runners. I think we're about to have ourselves a good time here. Hopefully, you guys are comfortable. Should be a fantastic match. Once again, my name is Mizzlesticks. Flying solo tonight, but we'll do what we can. We're going to make it happen right here on Randomania. So we're going to get our runners a countdown here. Get these two started. They're getting a little antsy red, and they're ready to get going. There we go. The runners have been given their countdown, and we are ready to get underway here. So Herc insta clicks Mewtwo, Celebi. Just that would explain why. Oh, I'm talking about something that happened on the card, and it's, let me cover that. There we go. So, I spoiled myself and you guys before it came up on the restream. My apologies. So, you do see both runners setting their clocks to Friday here. So, we'll take a look at the card. We do have Poison Barb on the card. Good reason to set the clock to Friday. Get that before you get into Union Cave. Any other time you could always set it for they could have set their clocks for Thursday if they wanted to get to the bug catching contest and come back for it, but not a bad idea. Set it for Friday, go from there. So Herc takes a Pikachu. There's Nidorina, and I missed what the other one was. I was fixing a few things on my end. We'll see it eventually. It's not a big deal. We'll see what we find out here in Route 29. Tyro, there we go. I'll get it like 6. Yep, there we go. Like, go ahead, just send it 6 more times. I don't think I saw it enough. But we do see a Stantler over there on HerculesBenchpress's side. Herc finding a Stantler. No normal types, no Stantler on the card, so... Do see a Krabby, so that is a Pokemon that could be caught if they feel it necessary to check for the trades. Herc, taking a moment to maybe double-check the card. Now we see Krabbies for both of them. Wonder what's going on Herc's side. So Medic's going to get his early shopping done. Head up onto Route 30 and see what we can find. Looking for something runnable. The Pikachu is obviously not the answer. Should never be the answer. The only real reason to pick the Pikachu is to get the Tyrogue over onto your rival. Herc finding a Yanma. Something to look at, but not Not much in the way of something runnable. Does have Ice Beam, which is kind of interesting. The emerald was on the card. Why did I looked at that square and I somehow missed it. My apologies. So nice early find by Herc. It is going to tell Medic round about where it is, so he will have an idea going forward in case he doesn't see it. So Medic is starting his berry collection here. Medic is definitely looking to pick up TM13 from the Miltank farm, it looks like. So Medic did find a Thunderstone. Hercule see that now as well. Builds towards 20 Pokemon owned. Does he decide to run this Raichu? I didn't see the moveset. I'm about to see it now, though, so. See the Tyrogue there on the rival now. High jump, Glare, Jump Kick, Double Edge, Hydro Pump. And Medic completing the Pikachu line collection there. Tyrogue with Stab Dynamic Punch. Gotta love it. Oh, the Tyrogue has Sketch, too. Be a nice, easy way into a sleep-inducing move if you were so lucky, but... Both trainers making their way back to Elm's lab now. Some interesting, interesting choices to make here. Like, do they continue to run the Raichu, or do they go back to looking for something else to run? Alright, Medic is going to go ahead and name his rival Herc. Yep. There we go. Herc has named his rival. Named his rival Medic. Perfect. Both runners showing the appropriate level of respect to one another. It would be very interesting to see if they go with the Raichu here. Raichu not picking up anything really in the way of level up moves. It's a stone evolution, so it's not going to learn anything. If it does, it's at a way later level. And with 20 different TMs on the card, it's going to really, really put a stranglehold on that moveset. Alright, Herc is going to go check 46. And Herc finds a Zapdos. A nice find for Herc. So I'm going to go ahead and counter the people that say Stone Evo that isn't Eevee. And just remind you, there are Stone Evos in this that learn moves at like 33 and 37. But that's cool. Don't worry about it. I got you. So Herc does catch the Zapdos. Nice catch. The moveset on the Weeping Bell, not good. Zapdos showing a lot of promise. I'm pretty sure I just saw Psychic, which is a great start here. We could also see Rock Smash strats. Alright, so Medic is going to get youngster Joey's phone number here. Herc catching up to him, making his way up there as well. As Medic starts the first mandatory trainer of the ROM. Herc runs into another Yanma. Medic still yet to see one. Ooh, Powder Snow from the Meryl, doing just under half to the Zapdos. Medic's going to find a teenage Medic here. So Medic decides to glare the Sentret to try to make it easier to catch. Paralysis does not help all that much with catch rate, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter, he does get the first ball catch on it. Meanwhile, Herc having a heck of a time with this Fortress. It has minimized. Medic has made it to the Violet Pokemon Center, while Herc now just gets past the Fortress and onto the Squirtle here. The Squirtle does help us with some information towards the bottom right-hand goal. They can try to find the Squirtle and evolve it if need be, but they're going to hope for something a little more reliable in the future, preferably something that's already evolved. Alright, Medic's going to make his way into Violet Gym and see what the 9 is. He did find a Leftovers, which is really going to be useful. It's going to definitely come in handy, giving him some more favorable ranges if he runs into trouble anywhere. Maybe turn a 2-shot into a 3-shot. Unfortunate, though, gets the turn 1 Dragon Breath Glare. Krabby with Mega Horn. That is monstrous. It looks like Herc is gonna go for the Rock Smash strats here. Oh, no encounter from that one. Alright, Herc doesn't does not get a Rock Smash encounter, so he's going to reset and try again. Thing to remember, these Rock Smash encounters are a higher level. They are level 15. Could be a big advantage to have something that high a level just to get started here. Oh, and Herc finds an Octillery. A really solid runnable Mon. He does have the Magneton, so it looks like he's going to go with that. Doesn't check the Octillery. We only saw a recover on it. Meanwhile, Medic is going to take a look out on Route 36. He couldn't quite make it in any headway in Faulkner's gym, and he finds a Tauros. And Herc finds a Mew as well. Both runners finding something on the card. The Tauros could be really good here. Herc kills the Mew. And another thing trying to have Glare. False Swipe, Sweet Kiss, Ice Punch, Ember. Well, if you want special Tauros, then you've come to the right place. And we have a Dunsparce on Herc's side. It was a trainer, actually. My apologies, I thought he found a wild one. Most people don't find this bug catcher. Most people skip this bug catcher, but if you're looking for experience, you've come to the right, it looks like you've come to the right place. But that's a lot of information that Herc has picked up here. He has Mew information and Dunsparce information, and he hasn't even gotten to Faulkner yet. There you go, Medic. There's another option you could run. You've got a Scyther here. I'll give that a few moments before I mark it. There we go. Go ahead and mark that for him. Yeah, it looks like there's just... everything we've found so far has been pretty... But Herc is now in Violet City. He's ready to go see what Faulkner's gym had in store for Medic. So it looks like Herc is going to go with this Magneton here. Herc is going to check the Trade Poke. Trade Poke is a Nidorino. Not useful this time, unfortunately. Yeah, I think he might come back to regret not checking that Octillery more. Now the Magneton's has Stab Thunderbolt, which is really good. But the problem he's going to run into is that X4 weakness to ground. There's a lot of really strong ground type moves, and if even one of them hits him, this Magneton could buckle. Fire Spin does not feel good to a Magneton either. Luckily from a Persian, it's not going to do that much damage. And defeat a Lapras nowhere to be found at a time like this. Medic throws a Pokeball at the Krabby. Stalling for a turn, that looks like. Just trying to get the Scyther this experience here. Explosion! We have an exploding bug, ladies and gentlemen. That's got to be a little bit disheartening when you see the first level up move you're going to get is Explosion. Meanwhile, Herc has received his Zephyr badge. He gets TM31, it's Meditate. Luckily, he's not keen to use that since 20 TMs is on the card. Medic has dodged 2 Fire Spins from this Persian so far. Make that 3. Wow, 4 missed Fire Spins from the Persian. As probably the... Oh, well, an Aurora Beam's gonna hurt. I was ready to talk about how it's the luckiest Scyther in the world. And that is gonna kill the Scyther. That Ice Beam's gonna hurt this... this Aurora Beam's gonna hurt this Dragonair badly. Takes that out too. We've got the Fool... Gets a little bit of chip damage in on the Lapras, but he's going to go down. And he's going to end up back at the Violet Pokemon Center. As Herc finds a Piloswine. Would have been useful if he didn't have that already, but... Looks to be that the Piloswine is very common out there. Most likely one of the 20% encounter slots. He's already found a couple of them. And he is going to start his 8 trainers on Route 32 here. Alright, Medic taking the time to switch out so he can heal the Scyther, get the experience onto it. So far he's making Herc is making pretty quick work of Route 32 here. There we go. Medic finally passed Faulkner. Ready to make his way out onto 32 and progress with the game here. Alright, Herc taking the time to save here. This trainer does have a level 15 Pokemon. Something to be very wary of, especially if it's something that's incredibly powerful or ends up with a ground-type move against this Magneton. But it does lead a Houndour, not a problem for the Magneton. Follows up with a Caterpie, still not a problem. That's the 15. That's what we should have been worried about. But so far, so good. No problems for the Magneton. It looks like the fisherman here. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to write home about either. Chat I see you guys taking the tour of Magneton's weaknesses. So, Magneton doesn't have anything to deal with a ground type though, as noted. He does have Leech Seed, which will keep it, which will get some damage in on it and help him get past this. Meanwhile, Medic getting a lot of use out of Stab Gust over there. Leech Seed gets the job done. He has passed the Sand Slash. He'll grab the Fisherman's number. That does give him 3 or 4 numbers. I think he grabbed the phone number from the Bug Catcher with 4 that he battled, so that should give him 4. Yeah, Surf on this Magneton's going to be crazy. Thunderbolt Surf. A Spearow over on Herc's side. Here we go again. We have another Leech Seed battle for the Magneton. That has got to be frustrating. Oh my gosh. This Geodude is Bone Rush. The last thing he wanted to see was a ground-type move. He's going to have to burn a Max Revive here. Thankfully, the Raichu with Hydro Pump gets the Geodude out of the way. Herc should be grabbing his Poison Barb here. So Herc with his Poison Barb, he's gonna heal here. Not a bad idea. He is going to get the Old Rod here. He's going to take a look at what's in the water in Union Cave. As soon as he beats the last trainer here. Birdkeeper leads with a Kingler. No problem for this Magneton. Thunderbolt does take care of it easily. Followed that up with a Muck and a Pidgeotto. No threats at all. Medic, on the other hand, is on the 4-poke Bug Catcher. Or Bug Fisherman. Not Bug Catcher. I see a Bug type on my screen. And Herc here is going to check the water and see what we get. It's a Girafarig. Huge find for him. We'll see if Medic grabs the old rod. It looks like Herc either... Huh, interesting. So Herc must have killed it by accident here. I want to see if Medic remembers to grab the fishing rod here. So Medic picking up this Corsola, I believe it showed rest, right? It showed rest, and he gets his Pokemon with a sleep-inducing move, while Herc picks up his Girafarig. And Herc's gonna fight Hiker Russell here. Hiker Russell not providing any information here. Alright, Medic heading into Union Cave. And he is going to fish and probably end up finding this Girafarig. He's 75% to find the Girafarig. Herc finding a Snorlax. Herc, it's never too late to main switch. Herc, a big fan of Snorlax usage, so gotta give him a little shout out for that one. Did I miss something? Did Herc not, or did Medic not pick up the Poison Barb? I thought he set his clock for Friday. There we go. He did mark it eventually. Gotta remember, it's delayed for the stream here. We do have a delay on the board, so that way you guys see it more in real time. And I still have the card open just in case I need to mark stuff. I gotta cover that, and just uncover it when I need to. But Herc does get his Herc does find a Mystic Water. It's gonna save him the return trip to Cherry Grove later. There we go. Medic also finding the Mystic Water. Alright, Medic's gonna fight Hiker Anthony for his phone number. Anthony's got a couple of Pokemon. Not too long of a fight. Something pretty consistent you can fight here. Herc heading towards Slowpoke Well now. Kurt taking off, ready to try to play the hero here. And Kurt failed at being a hero, so we'll have to do it for him. Ooh, we do get Slowking information from the first rocket in Slowpoke Well here. And Entei information. This rocket's just got all the information for us. So looking at the Pokemon goals on the card, given everything we've seen, the only thing we have no information on is Venonat Paris. And let me clarify that statement by saying that if we don't count the horrendous idea of breed strats, we don't have information. Oh, now we have a Fearow to improve on the Spearow that we had found earlier on Herc's side. Both players in Slowpoke Well now. They're actually really close to each other. Yeah, shoutouts to Breed Strats. Let's go, Breed Strats. Herc gonna fight the 14 in Slowpoke Well. Hopefully it's nothing too terrifying. And it's a Hoppip, so we should be good here. Sacred Fire is going to take that Hoppip out. And Herc has finished Slowpoke Well, and he's going to get ready to take on Bugsy here. Herc going for left twin. We'll see if Medic takes the right twin and see if we get a divergence of information here. Yeah, that's the fun thing about this ROM, guys. Most of the trade evolutions are now level up evolutions. So that way they are accessible in this game without needing a friend. Also, shout out to Paradoxical Remedy and that Delibird there. But yeah, most of them, I believe they're all level 37. Well, the King's Rock is useful, because the King's Rock does still give you an improved flinch chance. Medic is going to go right twin, though. And Right twin counterfeits the Raichu lead. The Raichu starter, unfortunately. Oh, it wasn't a Raichu starter. Excuse me, it was a Pikachu starter that they evolved because, you know, that's the thing. Herc has cleared Bugsy. Right twin not offering Medic any information, so neither twin helpful. Slowking is actually the only one of the previous trade evolutions that evolves by a stone. That being because that's only the case because his other evolution is a level evolution anyway. Ooh, an Electrode with Flamethrower. Does a fair bit of damage to that Magneton. But nothing to worry about. It safeguards turn 2, and Herc is going to be able to make it past that. Medic, meanwhile, taking the entire right side fight. He skips the guy on the left that has one poke to get the attempt at more information on the right. And the Magneton learns Sleep Powder, thereby giving Herc the middle square as well. Medic 2 has now cleared Bugsy and is getting ready for the rival fight. So as I look at the card here, I see, we have three Game Corner Pokemon, which is going to make money an incredibly difficult thing to manage throughout the entirety of this ROM. The Burn, Paralyze, or Poison Sudowoodo could prove really interesting here. As Herc gets almost taken out by the Electrode with Flamethrower. Ooh, the Ice Punch, not quite enough, but the Scyther survives with 3 HP. Leftovers taking it back to 6. And he's gonna get past the Electrode. And the Tyrogue lives on 1. The burn costing the Scyther here. This Tyrogue is a monster. Medic is going to have to reset for that fight. Gotta love the Tyrogue with the AI accuracy on Dynamic Punch there. Medic double teaming to try to avoid the Flame Terror. Does end up taking a couple of them. Gets a couple misses though, so that's going to get him past the Electrode with a lot more health than last time. I'll write down RIP to Tyrogue on Medic's side of my notes here. Yeah, there is nothing really mediocre about Scyther in general. It's fast, it has strong attack. This Scyther has been kind of meh because its moveset isn't great. I mean, we're talking Stab Gust, but it's still, first of all, it's still a better choice than Scizor. And it's really one of the best things Medic saw. Shoutouts to Kizaron in the chat for educating the masses. Herc bikes right up into this trainer here. Complete whiff on the movement. Zapdos going to take this Rhyhorn out for him. Wow. So Herc hitting this trainer gets himself Venonat information. When your bad plays turn into good plays, it feels amazing. Medic picking up the headbutt TM, trying to get his way out of Ilex Force at this point. He lost a fair chunk of time to Rival 2 there. Alright, Herc is going to start the bug catching contest now. See how many slots he checks before he either gets a winner or decides to stick with his winner. Finds a Mantine to start here. Level 17 Mantine, that could be it, actually. I don't know if it's... I'm always a little sketchy with the bug catching contest, to be fair. Now Medic does pick up Yanma information. Now he could already have guessed where Herc found his Yanma early on, but now he does have a way of confirming it. Looks like Herc is going to pick up a couple more Pokemon here, just to start building that Pokedex up. Yeah, Mantine had 65 base HP. I knew they changed Mantine's HP at one point. I had to double check myself on that. It's 65 back in Gen 2. Herc's going to check these items here, see if we can find something. Preferably something worth a lot of money. The Game Corner Pokemon, you need a ton of money for that. It was Gen 7, they upped Mantine's HP. There we go. The Mantine does get the job done. Does get him the win in the bug catching contest. Kenya is a Rattata, so no real help here. Herc fighting the bug catcher here. Really filling out his phone book nicely. And Medic getting his bug catching contest started. He knows he's not all that far behind Herc now. Well, that's a wild Articuno. Hello, Articuno. Alright, Herc is back in Whitney's gym now. The teleport paying off for Herc, saving him a fair bit of trouble getting back from grabbing the TM. Medic still looking for a winner for the bug catching contest here. Hasn't quite found anything up to snuff. He does find a Fearow in bug catching contest. Ooh, Drill Peck Fearow. He needs this to get into the ball in the worst way. And it doesn't. He actually whites out in the bug catching contest. He's going to have to reset. Meanwhile, Herc's on Whitney, and Whitney proving very little of a struggle for him. Alright, Herc is through Whitney here. As Medic finds a Crobat, a level 15 Crobat, not a bad choice. It might get there. Yes, that's pretty crazy. The wild AI rolled Drill Peck 3 times in a row. Yeah, as Keyzeron has said in chat here, yeah, only certain trainer AIs are smart. Certain trainers will use what's super effective. Wild Pokemon, it's just kind of a crapshoot. So Herc is going to keep resetting here. He's trying to paralyze the Venomoth so that he gets his Burn, Paralyze, or Poison Suit of Widow Gold on. He's going to double check his Pokemon though to see if there's something with a more, words are escaping me, a more consistent means of getting that done. He is going to remember the glare on the Raichu, which as long as glare hits will be a guaranteed paralysis. As opposed to the 10% from Thunder Punch. There we go. He does get the paralysis down on the Venomoth. And he will take off from that. Medic gets his Fearow in the bug catching contest. Herc's going to pick up the Rock Smash TM while he's here. He's biking back to Violet. Looks like he's going to pick up TM50 while he's at it. I don't know about that. Like, TM50, you can always fly back to Violet a little bit later on and pick that up then. Unless he's going to fly skip, but I don't know. Interesting choice. We could be seeing a fly skip from Herc here. He does have teleport, which would make this very interesting to see the route divergence here between him and Medic. Hercus started the Kimono Girl fights. I was wondering if Medic was actually going to headbutt that tree. I would have just taken the shot at it. Might as well have. You already started it. Well, they didn't have Yanma information already. The Kimono Girls are going to hand that out. Medic has finished his phone book. Phone book goal done. Now he's gonna have to bike back to Goldenrod. He does not have teleport like Herc does. And for those curious, that is how you bike back from National Park. But we do have our first bingo just under an hour into the race. Column 2 done. Column 2 complete for Medic. Now he is gonna, if he's gonna do call Alas, he is gonna have to dump a phone number. I wonder if that maybe confuses Herc as to what Medic has done. I can't imagine he's gonna be too far thrown off. He might realize that he took that phone number. Took all those phone numbers early here. Medic is gonna get started on Whitney here. Herc has picked up Surf. This Magneton's moveset has vastly improved. He now has a way to deal with rock and ground types. To be fair, Sacred Fire would deal with ground types, but rock types, still a struggle. Alright. Alright, Medic is through Medic is through Whitney's gym. And Herc is about to start Rival 3. Now, both players are going to have the same rival. They did pick the same starter. So we'll see if anything useful comes of Rival 3 here. Not bad. Turn 1 T-Bolt Paralyze. And the Hypno is packing Thunderbolt as well. In before EQ Blissey. EQ Blissey. I think that would do like 17 damage. And this Tyrogue finally misses a Dynamic Punch and hit the first one. Arrow up. I'll type it. And we got a little bear on Rival 3 as well. Ooh, Medic tries to get the glare down onto the Venomoth, but does not survive 2 hits after the switch in. He's trying to figure out, he's got to figure out a path to this here. I didn't see if he saved beforehand, but okay, I guess he did, because there's the reset. Alright, Herc gets to the Legendary Beast. We don't know no clue quite what they are yet. We will we'll see when Medic gets there. I realized he was trying to switch it, and I stopped talking because I was like, "Go! Did he get it? Oh, well. No big deal. We'll get it when Medic gets there. He's not too far behind." So Medic not going to Violet. It looks like he is wise enough to not be attempting Fly Skip here. Alright, Herc going into Morty's gym. Also, while we're at it, while I have a moment here, big shout outs to Yanni Man for doing the restream for this and working hard to get us a bingo card that updates in time with the ROM. So it's really well done by him. So make sure you guys give him a follow, give him a shout out here. He deserves it. Guys are working hard. Every one of our restreamers is doing a fantastic job. So make sure you guys give some props to our restreamers. Scyther having a hard time with this Cloyster. Cloyster hits a Zap Cannon on it. 100% paralysis guaranteed. Hits another Zap Cannon. AI accuracy too strong. Please nerf. We got Alta Biscuit over on Herc's side with Detect is just stalling Herc up. Blocking Herc's path here. He does get past it, moves on. He's over halfway through Morty's gym now. You would be thinking Charge Beam, and it's not a guaranteed special up, but yeah, Charge Beam. Hey, look, I'm Magneton versus Sandslash, the rematch. This time he's got Surf for the rematch. Easy peasy. Alright, Medic is going to pick up his Surf HM, make his way into the Burn Tower to fight his rival. Magneton tried to learn Wrap. And the Venonat here, guaranteed Venonat, so the Venonat he ran into earlier, not going to be useful in the end. With Detect as well. Alright, so Herc has made his way past Morty. Not too much of a struggle there. He'll, now, let's see what he's going to do from here. He is heading towards Olivine, at least. And he's going to fight the last here and get her phone number. Alright, Herc has defeated the last, picks up her phone number. Now he does have to, just a reminder, he does have to wait till he gets off the route to call her. And Herc, it looks like, is going to try to farm up a roamer here. He has moved on. Gets a call from the bike shop. Gotta love that. Good old bike shop. There we go. He's going to call the last now. He is one phone number away from maxing out his phone book. There's a lot of options you can go with here. You can always find another trainer and get a phone number. That way you can talk to Bill and get his phone number if you want to. Not a bad play if you're going to go in there to check for what his Pokemon is anyway. Yeah, Medic having just a horrendous time here. Rival 3 bullying him. Oh, excuse me. Bill's sister. Bill's sister gives you his phone number. Shout out to Hawaii 5-0. Herc making his way down to Chuck's gym. Looks like he is not gonna skip Fly after all. One runner made a mistake of trying to get Bill's number from Bill. I'm gonna guess it was you. It was probably you. Herc, anyway. Surfing right along, no problems here. Running into some encounters here. Interesting that he's chosen not to repel here. Looking for some water encounters. Alright, so it looks like we're looking at Feraligatr, Execute, and Kabuto. Medic's gonna have to take the Walk of Shame out of the tower, though. Alright, Herc has arrived in Cyanwood City, so we should see what the Shucky here is any moment. Oh, it's an electric type. It's a Voltorb, alright. So it's exactly what its menu sprite is. Medic has finally cleared Rival 3. He's into the gym. Meanwhile, Herc getting paralyzed by Dragon Breath from the muck here. No, the Shucky was one baller brand. Come on. Ooh, Ice Punch Freeze on the Porygon. That'll put an end to the Detect shenanigans. So, Herc doesn't have a way to heal the paralysis. And rather than, So rather than go back to the center, he decides to keep the paralysis and just heal the hell. I guess he figures the Magneton's not going to outspeed much anyway. It's still faster than the... oh, well, he paralyzed that. Disregard that. At least a paralyzed Magneton is faster than a paralyzed Umbreon, right? Shoutouts to Quacklin over Ducks, by the way. Fire Punch from this Farfetch'd. As Medic is getting started on the Morty fight. And yet another Trainer Yanma. Ooh. Medic's Scyther getting frozen by this Magcargo. Herc is going to get started on the Chuck fight. No, Herc does not have information on Miltank Tauros. Medic gets the freeze on the Magcargo. Freezes it back. I don't know, it's worse freezing the Magcargo or getting frozen by it. Porygon 2 has Whirlwind Detect. And we've got the a revolving door of Pokemon on Herc's side. This is fantastic. Oh, he's finally the full para on the Porygon. This fight is simply phenomenal. Oh my gosh. This is probably the greatest gym fight ever right now. There we go. We are back in it. Oh, he's full parried into a whirlwind. I was so excited we were back into the Magneton. Oh, I cannot wait to ask him about this after the race. Oh my gosh. We're almost there. We've almost beaten them. There we go. Everybody's gonna get experience from this. There we go. Medic unmarking the phone book so he could remark the phone book. That is going to be a fantastic thing to talk about in the interview. Well, Herc did not, obviously, not skip Fly. So now he's going to make his way back to the mainland. It looks like he's going to look, Dex some information here. Entei's on Route 39. That's, yeah, 39. That's not a bad spot. Firo, Whirl Islands only. New Zealand 34, that's not bad. That's, I mean, it's 10 slots, but not too bad. It's also in Tin Tower, but nobody wants to talk about that. Slow King's on 35, 39 as well. Venonat's on... I think it's Ilex Forest, actually. It was Ilex Forest, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Alright, so... Medic has called his last. Herc has taught Sweet Scent to Raichu. It looks like he's going to head right for 39 to try to find the Pokemon that are there. Also, yeah, Detect is fighting type, so... Alright, Medic has arrived in Cyanwood City. He's going to get his, should be clearing out of space for Shucky if he hasn't already. Oh, he's got plenty of space. I didn't realize he deposited everything already. Tyrogue is in Union Cave. So their only route to any of the Hitmons is through Union Cave here. But Herc is going to find the Slow King, one of the Pokemon he came here for. Yeah, the problem with Union Cave is 30 encounter slots. So if they're not lucky, they could be looking for that for quite a while. Unless they happen to luck into a one of the Hitmons somewhere. Herc's like, alright, I've already found you. Please go away, Slowking. Say hello to the Montadog again. Still got stab takedown. There we go. Herc has found the end tag. Entei putting up a fight with him here. He has woken up, so it doesn't look like he's going to opt to put it back to sleep. Rather, just keep chucking balls at it. Gets paralyzed by Lick as Medic does find our buddy Quacklin here. Getting the ball, Entei. Scyther tried to learn Belly Drum. It doesn't really have the health pool to get away with the Belly Drum, I don't think. Otherwise, not a bad move. There we go. He has got himself an Entei now. It looks like he is now going to head, well, back to the mart first. He's got to stock up on supplies here. Meanwhile, the Scyther trying to evolve. And now you find the problem of running Scyther. The trait evolution here is level 30. Not 37, my apologies. Some of them are different, so. And now he has to stop it from evolving every time it levels. So let's see if Medic runs into the same issue that Herc did on this Chuck fight. Oh, here it goes. It begins already. The revolving door of Pokemon. I didn't see where the... Unfortunately, I didn't see where the Squirtle was. But he finds a Wartortle! Medic! Don't fight it, just let it happen! You're good now, just kill it, it's Reflect War off! Okay, he's past it, we did it! Both trainers have made it past Chuck. Oh my gosh, Chuck is a hero today. Chuck is officially the absolute hero of this ROM. Big shoutouts to Norestra for making this ROM here for us and giving us the best Porygon 2 ever. Right, Medic would have had a fast, well, not a fast, but a guaranteed way to that goal. Could have hit the stop to save our Pokemon from evolving 4 times. Rather easy there. Alright, here we go. Medic's now going to check the Pokedex here for himself. We've already seen where most of this stuff is. Herc's going to go to TMs. The random TM is TM 34 up at the Lake of Rage. Now, does he... Okay, he is going to pick up TM10. So that's going to tell Medic exactly where TM34 is. Yeah, it's highly unlikely that Herc would not have picked up that TM anyway. It's right there. And also, if Herc were to try to make that maneuver to try to hide information, he'd have to come back through there for that TM anyway. A shiny fortress. Feels bad, man. Somebody gold-plated that fortress. Alright. Herc is heading back into the burned tower. Down to the basement. He's gonna grab the TM here. He finds another fortress here. Picked up his red scale and getting all of the quote-unquote junk from Lance. Let's see what Medic's next move here is. Now, we saw Herc pick up the Slowking and the Entei before going over there. So there is a little side trip that he got out of the way. If we take a look here, we do have information pretty much across the board. Everything except for, like, Firo itself is accessible. Medic getting his Firo in the bug-catching contest. Whereas Herc dexed it, and it's only in Whirl Islands. So we could see him go find a Spearow here. Herc picking up the Eevee here. It's a Hitmontop! The Eevee is a Hitmontop for Herc. So the Tyrogue being in Union Cave matters not at all. What a ROM here. As Medic picks up his Charcoal. That is fantastic. Bill, the all-star here. And then Herc finds him modeling in the water. Unbelievable. The Hitmons are everywhere now. Medic's gonna pick up the Slowpoke well TM. Oh my gosh. So Herc's gotten 2 of the water encounter slots. Now he's got 3. So he's gonna know that whatever he's looking for here is in the grass. I believe it was Mew that's here. Yeah, if I'm Medic, I don't think I'm so much worried. I think I start by checking the obvious spots. I check, I check Bill and just narrow a lot of things down. Medic is typically not the kind of racer to get put off mentally by somebody else's progress. So I think Medic's going to be in an all right mindset here. He's just going through the checklist in his mind. All right, where do I need to go? A to B to C to D. And he knows, like, I can go back and I can check different things. So he does find the Slow King here on 39. So let's see here. Medic has a bingo. Herc has a bingo. Herc has a few more goals marked, and a couple of them are just insane lucky information. I believe that was Slow King with teleport. Now, I saw Herc pick up Bill's phone number. I believe that was his last one. Yeah, okay, that he did finish out his phone book. I was looking at something else. My apologies. I thought I missed a mark on that. Now, Herc does not have Miltank or Tauros info. That is definitely, like, between that and the Firo, those are things that Medic has on Herc. As he finds the Venonat he was here looking for. Now, I think Herc at this point is gonna know that that's where he found the Firo in the first place. It was shortly before he marked. It was a little bit before he marked win the bug catching contest. So it's right in that time frame. Firo, then bug catching contest. He's gonna know that that's where he found it. As Herc gets himself his Venonat. So, Herc has got a lot of options here. He's going to head back to Violet City. He might be considering Mineral Badge. I think it's too early to maybe start considering that. He is going to go grab the... he's going to grab TM05 from this guy for the... to help bolster his TM numbers. And he's going to run into the Spearow that he saw here earlier. Now, he should... Yep, he is going to catch this. I wonder what Medic is... I wonder what Medic's up to. Medic's kind of... stopped here. So... I mean, Charcoal is really easy. Charcoal, you just have to just go back and talk to the Cutmaster's assistant. We're all being hypnotized by the Slow King on Medic's side. Low. I don't do that all that well, I'm sorry. It was worth a shot, though. Herc has picked up the... uh-oh.
No!
Thank you, Keysron. Keysron, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Anyway, Herc has picked up the experience share to get that Firo evolved. And he is going to start the Lighthouse, so he is going to make Mineral Badge the play. Where is Medic at? He hasn't said anything in the Discord, so he's... I don't know what's going on here. Medic's kind of just gone. He's spaced out, I guess. Oh, as Herc finds a Blissey. Alright, well, 4-shot incoming. Oh no, he did get a good roll on that. Then gets Tug, but Dig does just over 10 damage. It was like 14 damage. No, Keys showed up to remind me how to do the slowpoke thing. And I think it's still just me.
Here lies Medic.
Oh my gosh.
Fell asleep mid-race. Oh, he's back.
There we go. Hey, welcome back, Medic. Also, hi, Keys.
Hello.
You gonna stick around with me for the rest of this?
I don't know if I want to after that display. Poor Medic.
That was rough. I don't know what happened. You're gonna have to ask him about that. He might have gotten, like, pulled aside by somebody. Herc finds a Celebi. Alright. I think it's a trainer, but yeah, it's still Celebi. He had the Mew information, but So let me ask you, Keys, what's your opinion of the match so far? You've been here for a while.
Well, oh hey, a Paris, neat. Well, you see, when a man loves a woman, a child is born. Sometimes that child is destined for greatness in these races, and sometimes they pull a Medic. That's my opinion so far.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, now the stream reflects it. Please welcome Keezer to the commentary booth.
Oh hey, I've been added. Go me. It's interesting because Medic is very much in it still. Despite the clear goal advantage that Herc has.
Yeah, there's no real advantage at this point. Like, he's got the goal numbers, but like a lot of it is minimal stuff, and Medic is more than capable of making up this difference.
He just has to find the 10% Entei over here. He has seen 6 of the slots, I believe. I believe Herc also saw 6 slots. I don't think he ever saw the Paris.
Correct. Nah, yeah. He did not see the Paris.
Paris is apparently everywhere.
Medic has found all of the Paris. Wrong hot dog. Also, I like that chat comment. You're later to this match than Sonic was in Subspace Emissary.
Well, you see, I had some things I need to take care of.
Meanwhile, I have no life, so I'm more than happy to be here with you guys tonight.
I just want to see who my possible opponent is, assuming I win tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna catch an L to Monty tomorrow.
It's gonna be fun. Medic having absolutely zero luck finding this Entei. I can already hear it in my ears now. Oh no, not like this.
How did Herc find it? He's a cheetah.
Cheetah! And then he has a stroke of some sort. What? Medic.
Medic has given up on Sweet Scent and has decided that biking for it like a roamer. He's decided that biking for it has become the answer. In a spot with a notoriously low encounter rate.
What is even...
Oh, he burned out his repel. Medic, what is going on? We've lost him.
Oh, he might have thought that the Entei was a roamer.
Ah.
No, you're just that unlucky.
Like, he would know better, though. He would know the cries.
Who knows? He might not have been paying attention. Herc with this unoptimal movement. There it is!
Hey!
All hail hot dog. King of the pork. Looks like Porygon 2's little brother's there.
Mini Alta on Jasmine here.
Let's go, Medic.
There you go. He finds the hot dog finally.
So I'll be curious to see if Medic goes after Bill's poke or not. I don't know if he feels like he has a reason to.
I think if he checks Tyrogue's location, I think he will. Because I think at that point he could start to piece together where Herc may have gotten Hitmonchan or Hitmontop.
Teenage Medic.
Yeah, he found one of, I don't know how long you've been here, he found one of those early on.
I think I came in around the 30-minute mark.
He could always see about the trade for Teenage Medic, but he is not. He hasn't been to Blackthorn, so maybe he doesn't want to take that trip out there. He might be trying to avoid the Ice Path TM at this point.
Oh, the critical D punch from Raticate.
Hey, a Pseudo-Udo! Status it for laughs.
Try attack Raticate. It's awfully rude. Try attack D punch.
Raticate is a monster.
Raticate's angry. Medic is just not having good encounter luck today.
No, he's been getting bullied by these encounters all game. I'm positive he's looking for the Yanma at this point. He knows Herc got it here.
Herc with the mineral badge. 2 whole bingos.
And there's the rare candy to the Spearow to get it to Fearow.
3 whole bingos.
Oh, Keys, do you have the card or do you need that?
Oh, I'm staring at it.
Okay. So Herc with 3 bingos, and all he needs is a few more TMs, and he's gonna finish here. Or he's gonna pick up the charcoal.
Interesting. If he was thinking row 2, he could have just avoided that by doing 1-5 and 2-5 instead. Unless his money's bad. I'm curious why he did that.
Yeah, he's not even close on money right now.
Yeah, but he can afford to dump TMs if he wanted to do it that way. Like if he isn't close enough for TMs.
Yeah,
charcoal was unnecessary regardless, though. Or he could have sold the charcoal. There's a lot of things he could have done.
Medic has found his Yanma now. Medic not even close on TMs. Looks like both runners now with 20 Pokemon owned.
Herc's gonna be disappointed with this duplicate TM.
Yeah, Herc is now 1 goal away from winning here. Teaches Dig.
I'm telling you, the play is to sell your TMs and then just buy the game corner pokes.
Oh, he might be listening to you here.
My boy! Optimal!
Headed for the mark, this is it! in before he buys TMs. And we all have an aneurysm. No, here we go.
You don't need the charcoal. Just sell the charcoal. Oh my goodness. You're not fighting either. Sell the revive. What are you doing?
He wants those 6 bingos keys.
Okay, he's listening.
He didn't sell level.
Sell. Yep, there we go.
He didn't sell 10. We don't have to like. We don't have to beat him up after this.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Just go. Bye. Jesus.
All right, we're in the home stretch. Herc is going to pick up his prized Pokemon as soon as he makes some space here. Who's calling me? Medic getting pestered here. Getting a phone call from somebody that doesn't have his number. He just has theirs.
How many TMs does Medic have?
It is not a lot.
Because Herc still has to fight. Medic gets 20 different TMs and he's done.
Yeah, Medic looked a few moments ago. It was not a lot. He's heading for the basement here. This could actually be. This is going to be really close here.
This is going to be really close. Since I missed the beginning when I saw that he didn't have 8 trainers marked, I thought he had a lot more fights left, but apparently not.
Alright, here we go. He's got the coin case.
Herc would have to massively mess up here.
Oh,
Medic. Never mind.
TM11
Medic has to absolutely mess up here. Take it back.
Medic just medicked. There's one.
And Rippy Dippy.
There we go. And he gets the Taurus while he's at it.
Well, that's hilarious.
And that is it. Herc has won. I'm curious to know this number here. But that is it. HerculesBenchpress beating Medicean. Very close match here to move on to the winners semifinals.
Incredible.
Meanwhile,
Gunner with the block on the TM.
leave it to Gunner. Meanwhile, where does that put Medic? Loser 62 goes to we'll play the winner of Halkery and Bry Guy or Dulls. So that'll be Medic's next match. Whereas Herc will play the winner of Kizaron versus Montebank. Let's see if we can get these guys in here for an interview.
Medic was 2 TMs away.
Herc jumped in general and then bailed. There he is. He's back.
Herc, what are you doing?
I don't think he knows.
You okay there, buddy?
Hey.
Oh my god, dude. I almost was gonna kill myself. I don't know what I was thinking. God.
We here at Randomania do not condone killing yourselves. Please don't do that.
Oh, please, but Jesus. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I was like, oh yeah, 20 different TMs, I'll get that easily. And then I looked at the card and I'm like, why am I not going for 3 corners? I'll just sell all my TMs. I'm an idiot.
I was pretty much saying exactly what you should have done when you were at that point, and I'm pretty sure you heard me.
Oh, I did.
The moment I explained it, it's just like, oh man, look at him go.
There were so many options that I narrowed it down to, okay, well, get Firo, get Mineral Badge at the same time, and then 20 TMs and I'm done. And then I looked at the card again and I'm like, well, I can get 20 owned by catching one more thing, get the charcoal and I'll get that. And I was like, oh, cool. Then I'll be done. And then I realized, oh, wait, that'll put me at 20 TMs and I'm done. And then I looked at the card again and I'm like, well,
3 corners would be
I
the
can get
best
20
possible
owned
thing for me to
by
do.
catching one more
That's bad,
thing.
going bad.
Oh, that's medic needs to mute. That's why.
All right, I was gonna say somebody's echoing.
It is me.
There we go.
Ah,
So I want
Finally
to start. Let me start by asking. First of all, medic, what happened back there when you caught the slow king?
I have a bad stomach. I actually need to poop.
yeah. Just a quick reminder here: if you 1 didn't teach dig and 2 didn't poop, you would have won.
Also, not selling the Flockler TM.
That would have helped.
I was
So you literally pulled a medic. You would have won if you didn't poop.
I have
Oh.
a lot of
That's
thing to do.
But I held it.
I can go for the
time, dude.
more,
Let this be a lesson to all runners, old and new. Use El Baño before El Rezo.
I did. That's why I'm late, almost late, but still.
Choosy
So-
moms choose Pepto Bismol.
so.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe I should use some Pampers.
So I also want to ask you, medic, about the encounter rate on that Entei. We're breaking out our best medic impressions over here, commenting about how you might have thought that Herc was a cheater for finding the Entei so fast.
I even got into
Found it
Cinco.
fast.
Medic,
Compared to medic, you found it fast.
yeah.
Oh, well, I mean,
He beat me on 10%. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, medic saw 6 slots at least, saw all 6 slots at least twice before he found the Entei.
Oh, so it was more
Yes.
than that. Like,
Well, yeah, at least twice.
also, Paris was there.
Yeah, and the Yammer just not show up. Great.
Yeah, the Yanma as well.
I'm in 2 different places. One on 36 by accident, and then the other on 30 actually.
Yeah, it's on 30.
So, I've got a question for both of you, and Chad has reminded me to ask this. So Chuck's Porygon 2.
Oh my god. Oh my god, those memes. That oh my god.
Now, medic, you had it a little bit better. Herc went into that fight paralyzed and proceeded to get swapped out at least 24 times.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it had like almost no PP left for Whirlwinds by the time I was through with it.
It was probably the funniest thing I've seen in one of these bingos yet. And medic,
The thing is too about that, like my first thought was, okay, I could switch into Magneton, but it'll keep using Whirlwind. So like I just figured, all right, whatever poke is there, I may as well just get a quick shot in if I can before it gets blown away.
no, it was. I think that was the right play. Like otherwise you're just gonna keep getting whirlwinded back in and out.
Oh.
I looked at the moveset because we were wondering if it was a candidate for like 4 non-TM moves from the start, and at that point it would have also known Snort. It looks like, so it wouldn't have quite worked out for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that thing was not well suited for fighting you guys.
Terrible. Eric, what did you find on? I'm assuming you found it on 32, the thing that had a sleep move.
Let me think. 32.
It was a.
Look at
I thought it was a Corsola that knew.
No,
rest.
Corsola. Yeah, they're same color. Fuck them.
Okay. I saw the core solo, but I was like, meh, and I just moved on, and I didn't really have a reason to check it. And then I saw you mark it, and I'm like, oh, that's probably something on 32. If I don't find it, I'll probably go back there.
I was like, oh, trendy pokes, just catch it, whatever. Because I have a shit enough reset to not kill him.
Makes
Then
sense.
he used West, then okay.
Now, Herc, I want to ask you. You went for Rock Smash strats. You didn't scout the Octillery at all.
Listen,
I wasn't here for that, and now I'm kind of mad that I heard that.
listen.
Level 15 artillery, Jesus.
No,
We're
no, no.
listening.
We are waiting for your answer. And then collapse.
I like Magneton.
Keys, go.
Head stab.
Go ahead. Hit him. Harder. Use your power.
Just remember, if you can beat V Montebank, then you get to play against me. And it'll be all the more embarrassing if you lose.
So unlucky.
Leads to you, good joke.
So unlucky.
So,
The Cypher keep dying.
I'm gonna avenge my boy Medic, because I wanted to face him. OG match.
Cypher die over and over. The Bussy Gym is horrible.
Yeah, at the very least, stab T-Bolt on the Magneton is a good argument.
Stab
Well,
T-Bolt's
here's-
like the only like decent argument to run a Magneton, because usually Magneton just dies anyway. It needs Thunderbolt or Thunder to be runnable.
Now,
So having Thunderbolt was really good.
now Medic, you had a real winner there with Stab, Gust, Scyther.
That was a
How
really
was
bad
that fight
Scyther.
from? Ooh.
That was a really
I-
bad Scyther.
I think I saw her go fast. I can't wait. I actually tried the Raichu, but it just can't even kill the Krabby. What the fuck?
There was two things that I saw on 31. One thing was a Scyther, and the other thing, I don't remember what it was, but it ended up dying.
I got Cypher on 36 actually.
It was on 36. Oh, I saw one on 31.
Yeah, I didn't find it.
That's what you call a desperate man.
Like when the problem is after I caught the Cypher, my Raichu actually can beat the Krabby now. Great. Fuck him. I'll just throw the Pokeball and wait for his death.
Assuming you
Internal
found
death.
Miltank Tauros on 36 as well.
Death! Raichu. I would release the Raichu. Give me a second.
Thank Tauros, because I found one in the what do you call it thing. But I'm assuming he was on 36.
Goodbye, Raichu. You stupid, useless animal.
Yeah,
I'm
the
being
Tau-
nice enough to him already.
The Tauros he found was actually on, where did you say, 46 or 36? Because it was on 36.
Also 36. Also on
Yeah.
the Tauros.
And that thing was, who wants special Tauros, folks?
Oh God.
Mr. Tauros, Ember, and whatever that is.
It was like Ember Pedal Dance or something like that.
I think if I was desperate, I was gonna look on 36 for Tauros or Miltank, because I had a feeling like with how far behind you were, like at the beginning, I felt like you were looking for a main and you might have wandered over there. But I didn't think you would have wandered into Sprout Tower for any reason.
Ember, Ice Punch, Force Swipe. If we have one even Pond or Storm, I would run the Towers, but Force Swipe? Wow.
Now,
Not Force Swipe.
Herc, did you figure out, well, I would guess that you obviously figured out that Medic found his Fearow in the bug catching contest.
I gathered that much. I had a path for that anyway, so I wasn't too concerned. Went through.
Help. Help. My Psycho.
We're like threatened to, we could get taken off the air, I think, after this interview. Like, we're all done. Our careers are over.
Okay.
All because Medic has ruined the careers of five up and coming promising young men.
GG.
But
Oh man.
I think that's about it for the questions I have. Keys, I don't know if you have anything you want to add besides your disappointment for him not looking at the Octillery.
retrospect, I probably should have, but I didn't trust my memory enough to remember what its base stats were. Just gonna run the
Great
thing that I
offense
know.
is poop speed. That's all you need to know.
Oh, I've been
Great.
I've been asked about the
Wait, I saw Randomania. Damn it! I typed Randomania 2 on the mainstream. On my
I've been asked about the
Damn it.
the Hitmontop at Bills by the chat.
A lifesaver. I fully
And then you
found
found
Hitmonlee, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding, right? Like, this is a cruel joke.
so I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You fully intended.
Fully intended to get Bill's number and check the poke at the same time, which is why I delayed Max Phone Book. Like, I had that all planned out since Call Last was on there. But
Yeah,
I found the hit. He gave me the Hitmontop, and then I went looking for the Mew, and then I found Hitmonlee, and I'm like, are you like for real right now, or what is this game?
Wait, so Bills give Hitmon?
Yeah, Bill gave Hitmontop, and then
Oh,
on the
fuck,
route
yeah.
below Goldenrod, Hitmonlee is in the water.
Good job, Bill. The only
let's
time
go,
I
Bill.
won't find you. Only time I'm not going to find him. Good job. Good job. If I
And
found
for
him,
this
I
race, I
check
may
him.
as well check a poke because there's 20 anyway, so I may as well just grab his number for Max Phone Book and just grab the free poke.
I went to Squirtle.
So big shout out to Herc here for almost blacking out the card to get a 5 bingos, ending up with like 8 bingos at the end here.
I got 8. That was Thank God the Taurus was in the game corner because that was pretty funny once I realized that was the 1500. I was like, oh, I could have just bought that and been done.
As you almost medicked the race.
It would have been super salty if I bought that last and then Medic beat me by like half a second.
It was really close because TMs. He just needed 20 TMs.
I'm picking TMs already.
Wait, was he?
But the 2 duplicate TM actually great.
Jeez.
Excellent. HM01, HM40, like my TM, what HM, fuck the HMs. Who care about that?
Oh my gosh.
Medic's gonna get us banned.
Medic, please.
TM1, TM40, yeah, they're both duplicate.
Medic, please.
Oh, I also have
He's from Hong Kong, it's okay.
I also have a 41. Jesus, duplicate TMs everywhere.
In Hong Kong, in Hong Kong, that word means an enriching experience.
Oh, GG, good job, something like that, maybe.
Oh my gosh. So I think that about does it here for us. I don't know if you guys have anything else to say that won't get us pulled from the air.
Goodbye for the last time.
Goodbye.
GG.
Mercy, please. So just
horrible. Who make the wrong?
Zora did.
Who make
No.
the ban them?
No, Zora. Just blame Oro for everything.
Blame him.
Wish. Well, I mean, my ROM made Oro lose in the first round, so
Yeah, he's been out for revenge ever since.
yeah, I'm waiting for it. I'm like weary of whenever he makes my next ROM.
So,
All right. Well, I think it's gonna do it for us. Just to take a quick peek here. So tomorrow, we're back tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, right here on Random Mania, 3 p.m. We'll get to see who Herc is going to get to face in the next round because we've got Keysbomb versus Montebank. Doesn't matter.
Let you know right now, who I face, that match is going to be really tough. Should be a close one.
That's going to be one to see because both those matches, Keysbomb versus Montebank, and the winner of that versus Herc are both going to be phenomenal. You're going to want to make sure you catch those. But after that,
defending my streak, no.
After that, over on Random Mania 2 at 5 p.m. tomorrow, we've got Garfield the Lightning versus Horse. Should be another fantastic match. That I believe is.
Oh, we've got Consultant and Yoshi tomorrow night as well at 10 p.m.
Yep, I was pulling up the bracket so I knew where these were all lined up. Those
are losers round 3.
Yep, Consultant and Civil Yoshi as well at 10 p.m. here on Randomania 1. Those are both losers round 3 matches. Neither of those matches' future opponents have been lined up yet, so we'll see how that shakes out as the bracket starts to unfold down there. But once again, we'll see you guys back here. Oh my gosh, when is that? They haven't scheduled that. I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun. Anyway, yeah, join us back here, right here on Randomania at 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be hosting Adirondack Rick here. So anyway, big shout-outs real quick to Keyzeron for joining me on commentary, Yanni Man for doing the restream work, and a big shout-out to Medic and Herc for putting on a fantastic race. Make sure you guys follow these guys. Everybody is putting in a lot of hard work to this, and we all really appreciate it.
Also, shout-outs to the number 2.
Without which, I would not have won. Thank God I held it.
Shout out to TM01, TM40, and TM41.
God bless duplicates.
Oh my gosh, I hate you. I hate every single one of you. But
we do hard work.
With that said, on behalf of Yanni Man, Medic, Herc, and Keyzeron, I'm Mizzlesticks, and we'll catch you here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Take care, guys.